everyone, I'm Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet and welcome. Today we are going to learn how to crochet or how to add a non-crochet bottom onto our market bag. These particular market bags are the market bags from the 2025 Marvellous Market Bag Crochet Along. So I'm going to be showing you at this time how to add it to these bags, but this will work for any crochet bag worked from the bottom up in particular that you may have and wish to add a non-crochet bottom to. So today for the tutorial I'm going to be using a worsted weight yarn. This is the yarn used in the bags. The bags themselves take about 2.5 balls of this yarn, which is the 24/7 cotton by Lion brand. It has approximately 186 yards in it. It's 100% cotton with a 4 or medium worsted weight to it. You're also going to need a 4mm crochet hook. And as these bags are oval in shape on the bottom, I'm using an oval bottom that measures approximately 11.5 inches across. I purchased this one on Amazon. There are many others out there. You'll also want a copy of the free written instructions. Now this is the Bingley market bag that I'm showing you. The one here that I've printed off is the Leyburn market bag. This is the one that's currently available from the Crochet Along, so I'm going to just show you. It is the same for all the market bags in this year's Crochet Along. Those written instructions are on richtexturescrochet.com. There'll be a link to the pattern, as well as the written instructions on how to add the bag bottom in the bottom description. So do be sure to check it out. Also, while you're here, I invite you to subscribe. And don't forget to check out the other market bag patterns here on my channel. It is updated every single week. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at our bag bottom. Now you may have a bottom with holes punched, as I do, or you may have a bag bottom that does not have holes punched. It's going to be slightly different depending on the type of bottom that you have. If you have one where the holes are not already pre-punched, it's easy. All you're going to do is you're going to take a look at your bag bottom, and at the end of the bag bottom pattern, you are going to see that you're going to finish off at the end of round 5 with a total of 114 stitches. So that is the total of stitches that you are going to need for your bag bottom. If you have not purchased a bottom that is pre-punched, you're simply going to work 114 stitches and then continue with the pattern, or punch 114 holes and continue with the pattern. Now my bag only has 66 holes, so we're going to have to do a little bit of math. So what we're going to do, I have 66 holes here. I need to find out how many I'm missing. So I'm going to take my 114 stitches, subtract my 66 holes, which will give me a total of 48 stitches that are missing. Now, I have 66, so that means I'm going to have to add work 2 stitches in some of these holes, but not all of them. So to find out how many of these holes need 2 stitches in them, I'm going to take the total number of pre-punched holes, 66. I'm going to subtract my total stitches needed of 48, and it's going to give me 18 holes. Now this is the number of how many holes will only have 1 stitch. So 1 stitch and 18 holes. Now I can do a couple of things. I can just scatter these holes with 1 stitches all the way throughout. Or what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to simply choose the 9 holes on each side that are in the center, and I'm not going to work 2 stitches in them. I'm only going to work the center stitches. So what you're going to do, once you've figured out how many holes you need 2 stitches in, how many you need 1 stitch in, or whether or not you even need to do that little bit of math. You're then going to attach the yarn to the bottom of your bag. Now, my bags are all worked from the bottom up. So we need to attach the bag bottom right from the beginning. You're going to start, and in any hole, it's really up to you, with the bottom of the bag facing you, you're going to join your yarn with a slip stitch. So insert your hook through one of the bag bottom holes, yarn over and draw up a loop, and you'll want to chain 1. Keep a little bit of a long tail. I'm just going to pull my tail a little bit longer. There we go. Once you have joined your yarn and chained 1, I'm actually going to go back and do that again. So insert your hook, pull it through, and chain 1. We're now going to work our stitches all the way across. Now I want to have 9 along the center where they only have 1 stitch. All the rest are going to have 2, so that will give me my total of 114 stitches. So I'm going to begin in my first hole, and I'm going to work 2 single crochet stitches. So insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochets. I'm going to do this in each of the next 5 stitches in this case. Yours may be different, and again, you can scatter the stitches throughout your bag. You just want to have a total of 114 when you're finished. So that gives me a total of 6. Now I'm coming on the center of my bag bottom, and these next 9 stitches I'm simply going to work 1 stitch. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same on the other side when I come to it. I've worked 9 on one side with 1 stitch in it. I'm going to once again continue working 2 in each, all the way around till I come to the other side, and then I'll work another 9 with only 1 stitch in it, and then continue on until I come back to my first stitch. Now, once you come all the way around, you're going to want to once again confirm that you have the correct number of stitches, in this case 114 stitches. You're then going to join with a slip stitch into the top of your first stitch. Now, as far as working the bags in the Marvellous Market Bag Crochet Along, it's quite easy. You're going to take a look at your pattern, and you're going to pick up the pattern at round 6 of the bag bottom, in which you will chain 1, single crochet into that same stitch as joining, and then single crochet in each stitch all the way around until you come to your first stitch. Join with a slip stitch into the top, chain 1, and continue working in the same direction. You're going to work 3 rounds for rounds 6, 7, and 8 of single crochet stitches, and then continue on the rest of the pattern with the bag sides. And that's all there is to adding a non-crochet bottom to your bottom-up market bags. So I'm going to go ahead and work a few more of these rounds. I hope that you found this quick tutorial helpful, and I look forward to seeing all of your finished crochet market bags in this year's Marvelous Market Bag Crochet Along. Until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.